Hello everybody, my name is Gabriela. I'm going to speak about the ways to use or recycle our trash. In these days when the contamination is increasing, it's important that we be aware of the things that we have to do in order to protect our planet. One of the things or the ways that we can do in order to do this is reduce, reuse, and recycle our trash. One of the things that can help to deal with these activities is classifying the trash that we have at home, at school, or the place where we work. For example, we could have different bins labeled with the trash that we are going to classify. That is a bin for organic waste, for example, another for plastic, another for glass, and another for paper, which are the most common types of trash. Once we have these bins full, we have to carry the trash to the specialized recycling factories. Another of the things that I was searching on the net that we can do is the aspects that I'm going to mention. For example, recycle every day. That is something very important that we have to keep in mind. The best way to recycle is to do it every day in your home and wherever you are. Remember to, for example, sort the papers and magazine, plastic containers and bottles, and assorted paper into the recycle, and argue your friends and family to do the same, because maybe we have the culture of doing this, but the others are not going to do the same. Another thing is get crafty. What is this? If we are maybe artistic or probably already know that there are millions of ways to reduce or recycle. For example, we have tubes, we have papers, we have plastic jars. We can use them like as bottles for the pencils or for recipes for other things, or like baskets. A few crafts that include recycled materials are paper, make using old newspapers, for example, painting using old jars, tin cans and plastic containers, and using old magazines to make collages. For example, we have sheets, towels, and clothing. The old sheets, towels, and clothing can be donated to the charity to be sold in thrift stores or to an animal shelter as bedding and cleaning materials. We can so give other people that needs more, and in this way we are recycling or reusing the materials that we have at home. Another thing is the compost. We can ask our parents or in the school to start a compost. All the biodegradable food garbage like eggshells and banana peels will soon turn to soil that is great for planting. If we don't have a big garden in our house, we can make in a pot in order to do the compost, and all the things that we have at home of the organic waste we can put in there, and it's going to be a natural compost. Another thing is electronics. What do you do when you're with your phone when it finally goes kapat? We don't just have to toss it in the trash. Many cell phone providers will recycle our telephones, and when we get another one, if not, go online and find your nearest electronics recycle depot. They are now, this is common to see that lots of companies are recycling these electronic things, because the same that is contamination if we don't do that. Another thing is recycling at a school. It's very easy to remember to recycle at home, but what about the school? If your school doesn't already have recycling bins, and we can ask the teacher or the administrator or the director of the school to provide with this kind of bins in order to classify the trash. And as a teacher, I think that the culture of teaching the children this is good, because they little by little get this custom, and it's going to help them to recycle, especially they do this with the plastic bottles. Reduce plastic bags. Often shopping bags get used once and thrown away, but that bag can be used for the future groceries or as a garbage bag. Sometimes when we go shopping, we just take the bags and throw them away, but it's not good, and we have to think that maybe we will use them for another time. And I think that if we follow all of these suggestions, we are going to have a better world, and of course we are going to take care of our planet. So we always have to think about the ways in order to recycle, reduce, and reuse our things. Thank you very much.